To give you start out the storyline here, I'm going to talk about my personal self. So some of you guys don't know this about me, but you know that I've been a district vice president for a $1 billion company. But what you don't know is that when I started at that company, I was almost fired. Yes, in fact, when I came to that company, I had the district manager come to my club after 2 months of me working with it, sitting across the table from me saying, Mike, if you don't change things fast, I'm sorry, but we are going to have to let you go at the end of this month. And then he proceeds to say to me, Mike, are you even working? And wow, that was a heck of a question and a heck of a blow, because for me, I'd been working my butt off. In fact, I handed him a stack of papers of people who said to me that they were gonna buy training but ended up not buying training, and it was actually about $50,000 worth of sales that I didn't close, right? And this was weird to me because honestly, I don't know if you know this about me, but I come from AT&T, where I was one of the top sales leaders in the whole nation. In fact, I was multiple times the top 10% of 26,000 employees nationwide. That was me, right? I was selling like crazy, getting people to buy tablets and iPads and getting people to buy home security systems and to buy UVerse and all these AT&T products other than cell phones, and I got paid commission on it. So I'm like, I hated that business though, and I didn't want to be a part of it. So I was driving home one day and I was like, well, what do I love to do? I love fitness. Okay, where can I work? I literally pulled into this gym, walked up to the front desk and said, hey, I'm here for an interview. I got the job on the spot, and surprisingly enough, 2 months into the company, I still had 0 sales. It's like, what the heck is going on? How come I was top 10% at AT&T and I can't sell one person here right now? And here's what I learned, guys. It's not your charisma. It's not your passion. It's not your workout. It's not your looks. None of that is going to sell personal training. Look at me, I tried it all, okay? It's not gonna work. What does work is a process, and following the process. I learned this thing really quick here. A cool quote that I learned a long time ago was, never tear down a fence before first asking why it was put there in the first place. Right? And when I joined this company that I was working for, this fitness center, I was the first person to try things my way. I figured, oh, I know how to make sales. I just got to be energetic. I just got to be passionate. I got to take these guys on an awesome workout. All of them at the end of the training sale said this to me, Mike, I loved it. I had people crying in front of me, people who wanted this so bad. They're like, Mike, I just need to talk to my spouse. Mike, just let me go home and think about it. I'll get back to you. I promise I'll be back here tomorrow. You're going to be here tomorrow? I'm like, yes, I'm going to be here tomorrow. Cool. I'll be back here tomorrow. And all of them, $50,000 worth of sales, walked away. So I say all that to say this to you, personal trainers. I say all that to you, gym owners who are out there. If your closing ratio is not at a 75%, you're doing it wrong. Okay? And secondly, if you don't have about 4 appointments per day minimum to be meeting with new leads, again, you're doing it wrong, right? If you had 4 leads per day, you're guaranteed probably to close 1, right? And if you close 1 every single day for 30 days, that's 30 sales. That's well more than $20,000. So if we made 30 sales, let's just say we did bad and we're only at 50% of that, cool. If you had 15 sales, you'd be well over $20,000 in sales for personal training. The reason why you're not closing right now is not because of your looks, it's not because of charisma, and it's not because of your workout. All of those might be out of this world, or all of those might suck. It doesn't matter. What matters is your process. What do you do when somebody says, I need to think about it? What do you do? Are you tying them down, right? Do you get them bought into buying personal training today, not tomorrow, right? I talked about this in the 4 steps to making a sales process, right? They got to need you. They got to have valued and believe that you could do it. They got to be motivated to want to do it today. And finally, there's got to be urgency. Why should they join today if they can wait till tomorrow? And if you do not create that through the sales process, which there's 5 steps, by the way, if you're trying to want to know how many steps there are, there's 5 steps, and you don't know how to overcome objections, you're going to lose $20,000. Guys, it's not worth it, right? Our systems, right? They're not that expensive. Get us. We promise we're going to grow your personal training department. We promise we'll make you more sales and we'll get you where you're trying to get to. So if you're not closing sales, by the way, if you're not at $20,000 in sales a month, it's because you're missing out on the process. So have a great day, guys. Look forward to talking on another episode.